what is some of the greatest challenges in this way of being and thinking and leading and loving?
Well, here's probably one of the things that surprised me most. And it's one of the things that was the most challenging. But it also is one of the things that opened the door to the healing I experienced. I don't know that I realized that having that much time, especially in nature in that way, would bring back so many memories for me. Of course it did. I thought about my childhood. I thought about so many times in my life that were difficult. And I had a lot of time to reflect, and I used it. And I'm grateful that I did. I gave it to myself. And I stayed with those memories, and they were painful sometimes. I cried a lot. I would have swings of emotions. I'd wake up feeling like, wow, this is going to be the best day of my life. And then some of these reflections would take me to a very deep place. And what I know about silence now is what I really experienced. I know this through an author named Henry Nouwen, and I've really studied him a lot, and he loves to invite us to silence and solitude. So I'm so interested in that because of my experience. Well, when you invite yourself into silence, there are levels that you go through, and the first part of your experience is scary and unfamiliar and not at all fun. And the key is to stay with it. Well, I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I stayed with it when I was experiencing this. And over time, I started to meet this gentleness inside of myself, this gentle presence that every day, no matter when I went there, there was this sense of just incredible love, a love that would never end. No matter what story I was living in and remembering and working through, I would meet this gentle, everlasting love. And I began to find myself, I would say, relaxing or letting go so much that I was starting to move into this gentleness of my own spirit. And so what was going on for me was a healing process. And over time, my rhythm started to connect with the rhythm of the trees in the fall. I was one with it. I knew what I was experiencing in how the season was moving along just by stepping outside. I got so sensitive, and I was so open for what this healing would do for me. So I really didn't expect that when I went into the woods. I just wanted to rest. I wanted to get off the wheel. That's all I knew. But what I learned was that there's a healing available to us if we but just stay in this silence and stay with our hearts, that can lead to a hope and a sense of peace and to a future that we never would have imagined. And that's what I learned. I think that's the most significant and really the most honest feedback I can give you about this experience. Was it wonderful? It was amazing. It changed my life in ways I can see now never would have happened. But was it easy? No. Was it worth it? Absolutely. It changed my life, and I know it can change anyone's life that gives themselves the time, the silence, and the disciplines to listen to the wisdom of their own hearts.
I am baffled by this response that you gave, and I can see how you used all of that compost, for growth. There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of challenges that you were going through, and you used them to the broken heart to broke open for more love. And I can feel it. And I'm super grateful that you're sharing this experience with you. When Dwayne asked me to read the book so I could, mark edits or do anything, I told him I would actually pay for this book. So thank you for giving the opportunity, to be one of the people that read and mark and all of that stuff. So I think it's super valuable, especially in these times of change where we just want to throw everything away. It's like, it's too painful, take it away. But if we just slow down, if we take it as life is happening for me, what can I learn? How can I grow? That's the spin that you did. Instead of becoming a victim, you slow down. And it's not easy, like you said, because this is one of the most challenging things that we've gone through. But then you came out a whole different person.